welcome!
Okay.
Assuming the stream has started. Has it started? It has started. Okay. Welcome to part 8. Last time we finished all of our various things that we needed to do. We're now locked into Palm because we need to leave through the over through there to the South Southern Highway. However, there are two things that we need to do first. Thing number 1. Head into the private home here. That's right. This is an RPG after all. We're allowed to just waltz into people's homes. This person has a star over their head because there was a thing that happened once. About 3 years ago, this entire area was caught up in that big incident that happened down in La Belle. See the orbital shutdown phenomenon that occurred in the Sky Games. All orbital energy was rendered useless, but thanks to the water mills, the loom was still in commission. Thanks to that, everyone's jobs were saved. Yay, the economy didn't fail. We have torches from the old times, so the nights weren't too bad either. If I didn't appreciate our old traditions before then, I certainly did after. The one time where tradition works quite well. Life without orbital energy. Can't even imagine that in Crossbow. Oof. The people of Palm are rather resilient in that sense. Yeah, they really are. This might be a good topic for the radio. And so we got more material for the radio. That's right, in one day we managed to get 2 bits of radio news for Monk. How nice. So let's report that.
I've been waiting, Reen. Give me the dirt.
And so let's give him that.
I'll send you.
So that means we got 2 lots this time round. The second thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the inn and heal.
I'm tired.
For her to say it, she must really mean it.
Because we need to rest up. And
You guys did great. Let's call it a day and head back to camp.
I don't remember whether or not we actually do get a chance to heal before what will be occurring after. And you might notice that in this part, if you watch the last part, at least I hope someone has,
How refreshing.
that Stephen Richards' picture is not there underneath me. This is mainly just because, well, thankfully no one else is going to be getting sexually assaulted. Annabelle happens to be in the inn because, let's face it, everyone needs somewhere to rest. All she could get was a small salmon and some pearl grass. Well, it's enough to make dinner, so... She's going to cook and eat those by herself? Well, this is Annabelle we're talking about. I'm sure she's trying to be as self-sufficient as possible. She certainly is an outdoorsman through and through. It's hard to believe she's a noble. Just because a noble likes to get down and dirty sometimes doesn't mean that the status quo hasn't been completely and utterly destroyed. Most nobles are, in this fucking universe, are pretty much just what you'd expect out of people being noble and all that, being like, it's all a pompous thing, all these commoners, they're all just ruining everything. Rah. The main story will progress once we leave. So we have there's nowhere else we can go, we can't grind if we're underleveled, which in this game is a little hard to not be underleveled in some encounters, but in others be perfectly fine. It is approximately a 2-hour walk from here to the field exercise grounds. True, but it will take less than 30 minutes by horseback. Yippee for horses! Guess there's no way we're getting back before sundown. Oh man, I'm super hungry too. I feel like I'm going to pass out as soon as we make it back. Oh, poor Yuna. Make sure you eat plenty of dinner and get to bed early. We've got another full day tomorrow. I've started to cut out the ha-has. That said, I still expect to receive your report on your special op missions by the end of the day. Slave driver Ween here. Hey, don't you think you're being a little too strict? I feel like I'll probably fall asleep right after dinner. We have no choice. Let's work together to finish it as quickly as possible. Being harsh on your students again, Ween. I say that like teachers were never, ever like that ever to anyone in any school. You just have those that are just very much dead on. You have to do it exactly the way that I figured you all would do it, or else you are failing. And while Class 7 are obviously going to be busy doing things, the other students appear to actually be sorting things out on the outside so that things are at least sufficiently lit, and also some guarding. Just in case there were suspicious individuals, although I'm pretty sure if any of those suspicious individuals did decide to just show up to the front of the camp, Freddy and Stark were probably locked in half, and I'm locked into another half. And then another half for good measure. Which would make 3 halves. Well, I'm no mathematician, so I highly doubt that it would be in halves. Inside the train! Various things. Mostly talking. Or even sleeping, in the case of Louise there. We get to focus on Muse a bit there, funnily enough. How often will we have panning shots of Ash or Muse where they aren't actually consequential to the scene? In one of the many train cars... Damn it, I spoke too soon. I should have kept the Stephen Richards for sent. Oh wait, never mind, she's wearing a towel. Are people in trails never nudes? I just thought of that because why would you wear a towel in a shower? Like, congratulations, you're getting the towel wet, not your skin. Ay. Anyway. It appears the first day of field exercises went smoothly. Yay! We are doing our job properly! Class 8 and 9 have each completed their exercises for the day. Class 7 special missions were successful as well. I'm so glad everyone made it through. Still can't shake the feeling I've seen missions like that before, you know. I think all 3 of my students did very well, though they've received some unexpected help. Don't expect to run into law of all people here in Sutherland. It's kind of encouraging to know that we have friends here to help. It would be best if they didn't get too friendly, however. It ain't so bad. Besides, things are starting to smell pretty suspicious around here. You know what, having backup in the form of Laura and Elliot, in case something bad does happen, isn't a bad option, to be honest. And yes, I do know how they'll be helpful, but still. Anyway, archaisms appeared at 3 separate locations, and there were even special types among them. There's even the possibility this is all a feint, and their real target is somewhere outside Sutherland. Just in case, we should contact some nearby organisations and let them know to be on their guard. Well, the network construction is complete now. We do have that option. Besides the RMP, we should also get in touch with the Provincial and Imperial's Army Command Centres here. Shame the Basic Guild isn't up and running, or else we would have been able to work with them too. The guild aside, there were only a small number of archaisms released. There is no evidence of their being operated on a large scale. We will communicate the information, but will make no formal request for assistance. But you need to understand that this is what the branch campus came here for. We're here to provide cover to places where others cannot. So explain in a chapter or 2 when we head to Crossbell. Anyway, man, I get what you're saying, but can we really handle everything going on here on our own? We have an armoured train, numerous panzer soldates, and a fortified camp set up. Though most of our members are only recruits, we still have more strength than a middle-class squadron. Though I am assuming most of that's because of Reen. Anyway, though our opponents operate at an international scale, at the end of the day they're merely a crime syndicate. We can handle anything they...
Oh, you sure about that?
Enter Shirley.
What?
That doesn't sound like any of the students.
That
Ah,
voice.
crap, I start streaming, I get red notification again already. Fucking
Wait,
hell.
that's-
I haven't even commented on any other posts
An anti-tank
since
gun, a
yesterday.
Panzer
What the
Faust.
fuck? Oh, it's just telling me about a Wonka documentary. What? If it's about the stupid attraction that was very shoddily built, then... Oh no! The soldats! Oh no! Of course, the one person that happens to be in the area happens to be the one that has the anti-soldat weaponry. Well, the students are fucked. It's almost like Ouroboros has had, a good year to sort out anti-soldat technology.
Where are they? Over there! Shirley, you little...
Selfie, long time no see.
You're the one from earlier. And you...
It's been a while, Ashen Awakener.
And Duvalie is also here. Surprised she didn't try teleporting away. And then again, I guess she has
Yes,
to.
it is
answer
I,
to
Duvalie,
enforcers, I guess, in that way.
leader of the Stahlritter and direct subordinate of Ouroboros' 7th Anguis. I'm sure our time together will be brief, but I've come to say hello to the branch campus.
And of course, Shirley, known as the Sanguine Ogre, because everyone needs a nickname.
As for me, I'm Enforcer number 17, Shirley Orlando, aka the Sanguine Ogre.
Which, hang on, what number was one again? She was number 15. So that means there's a number 16 that we don't know of, unless we do know of them.
Nice
And
to
then
meet ya,
Shirley.
Thor's branch campus.
By the logic
One
of
of Ouroboros' enforcers and the
all that.
leader of their most powerful combat unit.
I
Oh
heard you
really?
signed
We're
up
strong
with
enough to
those
deal with
snakes.
these people now,
I
are we,
didn't know
Michael?
you'd become an enforcer. Is Uncle Sigmund somewhere around here too?
There's absolutely no way I'd let Daddy have such a fun job.
Which is confirmation that they managed to scrape whatever remains after he fell from the assured tree, because no one went to grab him. After the whole assured tree stuff in Assure. Yeah, I guess I said Assure several times.
I did borrow some firepower, but this is more of a personal visit to kill some time.
You are just so... Can't you take this even a little bit serious?
An enforcer and the leader of the Stahlritter. This is worse than I imagined.
This is a situation you don't want to be in.
A surprise attack. What are you after?
Isn't it obvious?
Yes, it is incredibly obvious. Ween's just a bit bad in the noggin.
Her weapon. Testarossa.
I don't know if Falcon made a mistake when it came to the writing, but yes, the Testarossa Defined Knight is a thing that exists, but that was dealt with during the Fenirian Apocalypse, although we'll probably see it again because Castle 4 requires it. But also, Shirley's weapon is called Testarossa. Weird that, you'd think they would have tried to come up with two different names, but they didn't.
Don't get the wrong idea. We're not after anything.
So Ouroboros is just here just to fuck
We've
people
simply
up.
come to say hello
And that's stupid. Anyway.
and put you all in your place.
Oh no. You've got to prove the branch campus is somehow weaker, even though that's plainly obvious.
Those are what Kurt and the others were talking about.
One horde of Aekonisms.
Let's get this welcome party started!
Although I do say, I do like the
This is
design
our
of Shirley's
little gift to
weapon,
you.
seeing as it's a chainsaw
I
flamethrower
hope you
combo.
enjoy it.
And that's kind of cool. Whereas Duvalie's still wielding that sword and shield, because she's one of those boring people that
Don't let
decide
them
that that's
scare
the
you.
best way.
Class 8 combat
Because they
tactics.
decided that is the
Prepare to
weapon they
intercept.
want to select when they
Panzer
play Monster
soldats are
Hunter.
easy
Yeah, I'll
targets,
just
so
take the
do
sword and
not
shield.
board
I'm a
them.
boring twat.
Yes, sir.
Class 9, fall back! Watch for hostels that slip past combat tactics. Medical team, stand by. Comms team, send out an urgent report. Yes, ma'am.
Instructor Rain!
What should we do? Class 7 will move and intercept hostiles. Back up Class 8 and Class 9.
Understood.
This is why I healed earlier, because we've been entirely in cutscene form, and now suddenly, oh dear, here comes Ouroboros to do their shit.
Where did they get so many?
It's Ouroboros.
Class 8, group up in
That's
threes.
actually my
Class 9, you're
answer
too
to the
spread out.
question of Michael there, because it's Ouroboros. They have an infinite supply of whatever is needed for the scene to be a threat.
Class
with.
7, intercept.
Understood. Let's go, everyone.
There has to be just enough for Ween and his group to just not be able to deal with, so someone can come along and go, this won't be necessary, and then I go, ah, damn it, and be thankful I don't drink alcohol. Anyway, we now get access to the Burst skill. It basically is Trails' way of doing an all-out attack. No, seriously, if any of the characters actually did just outright go, now it's time for all-out attack, you basically would be saying, hey Atlas, come sue. So, you know. Does use up all 5 of your brave points though, so a little bit of a situation. Now, if you're hoping to go into the train, you can't,
Front line,
so
you're
we don't
too
have
spread
access
out.
to the
Keep
shallows.
focused.
Wait, hold on. Did I actually get full hill all the way? Anyway. So, anyway, we need to cover spots that are light. Starting off with the entrance. Oh, and for the record, Charlie and Dively do appear on the map up there. We can't access them, of course, but they are there. Hello up there! You don't want to murder us while we're distracted? Okay, cool. Anyway. To the entrance, where a few parallaxes will appear.
They're coming.
At the end of the
Beginning interception.
At the end of the day, all of these enemies that we're fighting in this bit of the game, we've already dealt with before, so just apply the same strategies as before, assuming they didn't cause you to die horribly.
Let's go! Raging fire formation! Strike!
Here I go. Take this.
I'm up! Second form, Gale! It's down!
I'll assist. I shall go. Now.
An opening! My turn. Ha! Now, let's continue onward.
Simple enough. And our first mass, of course, is level to level 2, which means we get to see how it goes when it comes to this. So, of course, we get a new art, our ability gets evolved, and we also get a bit more of our stats, with the red still being a case of, well, that's what you get if you're at next level. Yuna gets to level 12, that's good. So she may have been a little under-leveled compared to the others.
We did it.
That
Yeah.
showed them.
Oh, what are these things doing?
And so we get confirmation that Pablo is basically going to be Scottish in the dub of this game. In which case, I guess Scotland does exist somewhere, which means the British have to exist to ruin their day. Anyway,
Right flank.
Cover them! Understood.
the game will happily
Smooth.
tell us
Take
where
care of the right
things
wing.
are and who's about to get their asses handed
this
to
is
them.
nothing.
And
Targets eliminated. Engaging
good
second
luck
wave.
to the ones having to fight the bouncing clowns. Anyway, before we do that, I'm definitely using Breath a whole bunch beforehand. Oh, actually no, we didn't have to worry too much health-wise. Okay. Oh yeah, because Yuna leveled up. Leveling up gives you health back. So yes, getting a level up in this bit may be a good thing.
Everyone!
We can't. Leave it to us.
Take them down!
Watch out. This is a tough one.
And so now we have to deal with two of these, and okay, so Night Blaze only did a defense down, that's fine. And a defense down again, this
It's my
time on
turn.
Lean, that's fine, we'll take that.
Let's
Raging
go!
Fire.
Raging fire formation! I'm up!
Let's go Gale.
Second form, Gale!
Okay, I had to lay on one of them, that
My turn.
may have been useful, may not have been. It depends if we actually see them go downwards
It's
in
down.
terms of that.
It's mine. It's my turn.
Okay, we can only reach that one.
Take this.
We'll take it.
Chance.
It's mine!
My turn.
Okay, they're getting tons before, but I can
Let's go.
break them,
Ebon
so
Crest.
we'll Ebon Quest. We've
I
got
shall
the
go.
stuff. It's Ebon in this game. It's Eben. It might be
Yeah.
Eben in 4, but
An
or it's Eben in 4 as well. Because I've heard that the pronunciation is. It's one of the pronunciations that I've heard both of Eben and Eben, and
Let's
it's like,
go.
make up your mind, people. If you want to talk about Eben, Eben, like either works, so it's probably not worth getting all fed over. Wait, why am I cross-breaking? It's already been broken. Oh, whatever. It means we're getting
It's mine.
more stuff.
It's my turn! Sit! Now!
I'll assist. My turn. Brionac, activate fire. There.
And since we've got access to it, let's burst.
Leave it to me! Leave it to me!
Ooh, that didn't work out. Oh, Yuna's dead. Okay. And it got.
Let's go.
Oh, it didn't get to attack. Sweet, but Yuna's dead, so.
Strike!
Since that happened. Oh, damn it.
Why now?
Well,
lose.
shit. And Reem will die if I do anything other than fast. Which means he'll die. Okay. Tira Bomb. Kat and Dalton have not been targeted at all. They seem to have gone after both Rean and Yuna, so with their attacks, so that
My
defense
turn.
down is proving to be an issue, so that's fun. Yeah, they need the
I'll
heals.
support. Arjun heal.
Thanks.
Well, I'm basically just letting the AI. I'm letting the enemy basically do more attacks.
Let's go.
I want to Celestial Palm Yuna so she gets some experience.
Thank you.
Oh, so that takes the
This isn't
50
good.
off of the enemies because we don't want them to get it. And we basically okay, well we didn't rob it from the enemy, but we
For
did the kill.
everyone's sake,
Okay.
I can't afford to lose.
Oops. Diva has reached level 2, meaning Chrono Break, and a 15% instead of 10% chance on the evading of magic attacks.
Stats updated.
Yay!
It's warmer today, which is actually kind of nice. There's a window open already and everything, so it's nice that it's actually feeling a bit more warmer, actually, to be honest, in that sense.
They certainly
We
have
did
quite a-
it! We beat those ones. Oh, damn it, those twats didn't actually do well against the bouncing clowns.
Jessica!
Sydney, Wayne.
Oh no, they're dying! Right, we definitely want to... Well, Yuna's a little bit out of sorts due to the lack of CP, but there's not much I can do about that in this segment outside of using the Serum Powder, and I'm saving that for a rainy day.
Rean, move over to the left.
No.
And so we have to deal with some of these as well.
Sydney.
Jessica!
Wayne looked very much dead.
Kurt and Instructor Reen.
Be careful!
Multiple hostiles. Beginning interception.
This is the turning point. Let's go.
A powerful enemy.
Where they get the first
Exercise
turn
caution.
and could paralyze us all immediately. Yay. Or just Poison Wing. That works too.
All right. Set gunner! Ah!
My turn.
Oh, have we not actually... Oh, we didn't use
Search
Detector
mode
on them
activate.
previously. Might as well do that now then.
Detailed information obtained.
Let's go.
Make it so at least one of them's weaker.
Get back. Now.
I'll assist.
Very well. Strike. It's down.
It's mine!
I shall go. I'll support. Arjun heal.
Thank you. Thanks.
Thanks.
That's not enough. Oh, backup dodged.
All right. Set! Striker! Take this! Our chance!
It's mine. Very well. Strike.
Wayne slash.
It's down.
That's useful. Right, they're getting attacked. I'm gonna use
Let's
them
go.
first, just out of defense.
It's my turn.
And then
Second form. Gale.
I've broke the other one now. Yay!
I'll assist.
Although we've irregularly broken them, so that one's going to restore itself and go for paralyzing thing. Okay, it could have gone for maintenance beam. Didn't.
Now.
So that's useful.
Brionac, activate. Fire. There.
Oh, defense down.
An opening!
All right.
Gemini Blast might be better just so
Can't
we get more
escape.
BP.
Fire! Wide open!
It's mine. My turn.
Oh, they're getting attacked fast. Let's be smart. Let's use breath. Oh no, it won't work in the way I wanted it to. Yeah, let's do this.
Activate.
We'll take the last even. Ah, damn it. Yeah, there we go. There's the heal. There's the healing. Well, Should have known. Ah well. We make the mistakes here. Oh, you know what? You know what? We might get lucky and be able to do a burst. Let's do go. Ah, we didn't. Okay. Oh well.
Yeah.
So after Cole, Yuna. No, that was Yuna. Okay. Phew.
My turn.
We need to Arjun
I'll
Hill.
support. Arjun Hill.
Thanks.
Thanks.
And we can do that, and now we'll have Kurt do Vanquish Strike.
The dual blades of Vander.
He's on low health.
Now.
He'll die if he only gets another attack.
I'll end it.
We need a dedicated healer that's got a better healing skill than Arjun Hill. Because Kurt and Ween are both damage dealers. I can't have them spend all their time using the healing arts.
It's my turn.
Because otherwise, they're never going to attack and then the enemy won't die. This one didn't die, and that's unfortunate. Thankfully, I think it'll go after Yuna because Yuna's right next to it. Yep, okay, good.
I'm up.
We sacrifice Juda's health so that Kurt won't die. Whoopee!
Get back.
And then we kill the enemy.
All right.
No need to use our burst here. I'll keep the
It's
BP
mine.
for a later point. And battle done.
Yeah.
Level
we
up
did
all the round outside of
Indeed.
Tina, and
Good
Scored
work.
and Sirius level up. This is because of the fact that Rain and Altina's been in more battles than the others. So that means now Yuna will have Earth Pulse, a decent support maneuver, and break damage is increased up to 100% based off of high HP. So Yuna's able to break things better than others. Kurt's now got Breath as an art. This means that the Arc Quartz, the Breath Quartz, not the Arc Quartz, is now useless and will be removed for something else. And damage is increased by from 300% to 350 when it counterattack occurs.
All right. got
Shame
it.
for Kurt, he has like no evasion, so
Yeah,
that
we did it.
ability does nothing. It'd be better if it was just an
I
evasion
must
up, and
train
then that
even
ability
more.
came as like level as the second one. But maybe it's more. Maybe they thought Sirius would be better off on say an evasion tank, though. To be able to call
Jessica,
anyone a
are you
evasion
alright?
count tank would have to be first. We need the evasion gear for that. Which
Yes.
we don't know.
But Wayne.
Oh, he's barely alive.
Everyone. Are you all right? This way for first aid.
Meanwhile, Wayne on the ground bleeding out like, yeah, definitely fine.
Sydney, take Wayne and fall back. Got it. I'll leave this to you, Kurt. Don't worry, we'll take care of this.
Recommencing interception. They're holding out better than I expected.
Dolphy and his students aren't too bad. Maybe it's because of the commands and the interceptions, but this is really starting to rev me up.
Wait a moment, you...
Cocked the chainsaw flamethrower like a shotgun.
The smell of battle, it's just so good. I can't hold myself back any longer. I'm just
Shirley
gonna
is
have a little
something.
taste.
No, the first line happened before the line. Oh, well.
Why do I always have to babysit?
At least it's not McBurn anymore. We can at least argue that that's a good thing. And so much for our train as Shirley is charging
She's aiming for the train.
charging right towards it. There's nothing we can do about it. Oh no, if only there was someone to stop them.
Come on! If you don't want to get caught, you better start running!
You're running right through them, like. By God, who could that be with the steel chair? I mean, gunblades.
Nice timing!
I think you mean...
Because I ain't
bad
spoiling
timing.
who it is, because it's not a spoiler when we already knew Fee was in the area.
Wow! I haven't
Falcon
seen you
spoiled
in,
that for
what,
us.
2 years? 3? You're all grown up now, Sylphie!
Bloody Shirley. No. Ouroboros is
How many
sanguine
nicknames,
ogre.
nicknames can one person get?
I didn't stand a chance 3 years ago, but I've grown a lot.
And you don't
since.
stand a chance now.
I'll show you how much I've caught up.
Hell yeah!
Last
Let's see what
3
you
years
got.
ago, you would have lasted a second. Now you'll last 2 seconds.
I
So
don't think
while
any
they
of the others from the
clash-
old Class 7 were here. Furthermore, that girl... Huh? What's that?
Ah, the Royal Orchestra has arrived. Perfect timing. That will boost our spirits. I mean, Elliot, no! You're using 200 CP on your healing. No!
Whoa! I can move!
What a beautiful sound.
Elliot.
Amazing.
So yes, we
we
would have all been fucked if it wasn't for old Class 7. Don't worry, this trend isn't going to go away. Oh, sorry, I should say bad news. This trend won't go away.
Very well. I'll show you my true strength.
That will not be
And I
necessary.
shall show you your match.
Because Laura needs to show up now of all times. As well. 'cause the timing could have worked a little bit better. I mean, come on,
Radiant Blade.
come on, Rain almost died. And he's our favourite, obviously.
So powerful. Laura Arcade.
And you didn't even go to your knees, so
Gotten
not
much
really that powerful
stronger.
I'd argue.
I certainly have. At long last, I can fight you on equal grounds.
Cheeky little... V. Elliot. Even Laura.
Civilians have
Class
broken
7.
to...
Their help is appreciated, but their timing is a bit too good.
Civilians have entered the exercise grounds. We will arrest them after we deal with these monsters. I'm making myself laugh.
Seems like you're not all just talk, huh? Here I was thinking you chose the lame path. Is this Purple Lightning's influence?
I won't deny it. Seems like you're still above me, though.
Yeah, no shit, Shirley has to be.
The fact you can figure that out is impressive on its own.
Well, I would say anyone's beneath someone who has a chainsaw flamethrower, but
Not
hey, you know,
bad,
that's just me
Sophie.
personally.
Think I might be falling for you.
Charlie, no! Do not get me Stephen Richards out.
If you've gotten your little taste, then let's get out of here already.
Whoopsie.
She hopped back up there like it was nothing.
This is what we're up against. Ouroboros.
Damn monster girls.
They aren't even showing their full strength yet.
That wasn't bad for a bit of playtime.
When do people ever show their full strength? When they're about to die or something? Like, seriously, it's just always,
But if this
I
were
am
a
actually
real
20
fight,
times
I
stronger
would
than
turn
you
this
actually
whole
thought.
place
Blah,
to
blah, blah,
ash
blah,
in
blah.
5 minutes
And then
flat.
that won't be necessary, and then we go on to do something else. Like, it happens all the time, I swear.
Playtime?
Well, I promise.
I
this will be the
apologise
last
to you,
time I
Branch
visit
Campus
you
of
here.
Fours. You have been put into a situation where you have to deal with people that you are just not strong enough. You are not even anywhere near the strength that Reen's group was like. Even in Cold Steel 1, they took on a fucking Bone Dragon, ancient spirit that was guarding the Divine Knight
Starting
Valimar.
tomorrow, just keep quiet.
Everything that happened in Cold
Focus
Steel
on
2,
your
and a number of that won't be
exercises.
necessary to happen there. Like,
Bury your heads in the sand and ignore everything
Duvaly
that
suggests
happens
everyone
from
should be
here on.
ostriches. The ostriches. Looks like if I've been using registered passwords.
See ya! Dolphin,
Thankfully, this
Ashen
means we won't be seeing
Chevalier.
Shirley again
Let's
for a
all
little
fight when we
bit.
get the chance.
No, I don't want to deal with Shirley having instant kill maneuvers. Sure still haunts me to this day. Anyway,
I never thought something like this would happen on the first day.
Let's check the damage first.
let's
Help
see.
those who
Trains
can't move.
fucked. Panzer Soldat's fucked. Several mechs litter the area.
Is
People
everyone
may
all right?
be hurt if they weren't in range of Elliot's thing.
Yuna and Altina, go help the injured. Kurt, go check on the damage.
Yes.
Understood.
Reen!
Elliot, Laura, Fee too. Thank you.
So for the first time in the game now, Ween actually sees Fee. So we now get the introduction. Fee Clausel, who since Godstar 2 went on to be a bracer.
I wanted to give you a hug, like Laura and Milliam. But now's probably not
thank
the time.
goodness.
We should help out too.
Someone at least thinks with their head instead of
Wait,
whichever other parts they want to.
how do you know about Milliam too?
Does everyone just secretly gossip about what they do with Reen? With that whole round of 7 thing?
What say we save that
Like,
for later?
like the way that they say things here is just like,
Is the medical station
just
on the
makes it
train?
sound like, hang on a second, is there something
Yeah,
that
car 4.
Reen's not meant to be acknowledged of?
But
Anyway.
Events are starting to take motion.
That's right.
Thank goodness. Interesting things are about to happen when it's the video game that we are playing.
This is probably just the tip of the iceberg.
Ruby.
Who knows?
yeah,
And, ooh, an iceberg. Ooh, wait, no, that's bad.
Tomorrow's going to be
That means
busy.
there's a lot of stuff under the
That's
surface.
for sure.
And now I shall give you the Trails iceberg. On top of the iceberg, there's the obvious things like the switch from Mexi to NIS. Causing us to not have Trails Coaster 1 or 2 on Switch, meaning if you're playing it on Switch, have fun not having those games. And we still don't have fucking Trails in the Stone on anything other than PC practically. Like, god damn it. Anyway, we are now a rank of F, because we are failures.
Here, a reward.
Or just fucking around, but that requires an FA, so...
Keep it up.
But we've done pretty much most of these we could, and so we do get some Aben stickers and new materials from Monk, and Fifi gives us a photo of Rosine. And some spirit droplets. Save your game. You do not want to have to redo sites. That's my advice, at least. Man, I'm so glad that this is a game that doesn't screw you over with saves. It's a reason why I've never gotten far into the original Resident Evil. Because, oh boy, limited saves? When I can't just play Resident Evil all day, what if I get stressed out and need to take a break? Oh, and I have to go back half an hour. Nah, that will occur too often, so that's fun. Well, at least Soledad's been prepared. Thanks, Mint, for showing up. I guess you can be helpful too. Oh, and Vivi's also here. I did notice that before the camera panned away, so nevertheless... Wait, the railway military police isn't coming either! Oh god, we're all left all alone! Charlie's gonna kill us all! Oh god, oh god, oh... Hey, Lecter. Correct. They are unable to come for a number of reasons. Particularly, Charleston incident just occurred at the Empire's eastern borders. Due to that, they can't afford to divert any manpower at the moment. How convenient. But you've got to be kidding me, goes Randolph, because, yeah, something's definitely going on. We've got the Star Wheeler and an Enforcer here breathing down our necks, and to make things worse, the Enforcer's Shirley, of all people. And this way, half the province could be up in flames by tomorrow. Well, hey, Randolph, who is Shirley exactly? Ween has not played Trails to Assure. He was too busy doing the whole Cold Steel 2 thing. Well, I'm embarrassed to admit it, but she's my cousin, the battalion commander of one of the most powerful Jaeger Corps on the continent, the Red Constellation. Well, I guess she's vice leader now that my uncle took over as boss. The Red Constellation. I've heard of them. And the Jaeger Corps who were working behind the scenes during the incident in Crossbell. But that police division you were a part of stopped them, right, Randolph? Well, I wouldn't say we stopped them exactly, more like we just drove them back. Then afterwards, that man-eating tiger got herself scouted by the Society. Though she's probably still a member of the Red Constellation. So then, that means the main troops of the Red Constellation are waiting somewhere nearby, right? The Star Wheeler too. Yeah, about that. Seems like the main force of the Red Constellation isn't even in the Empire at the moment. What? Yep, they're not working with the Society. Seems like they got something else on their plate. Ah, phew, thank goodness. Anyway, can't say for sure what the little squads are up to, but that worst case scenario yours isn't happening for sure. Due to these factors, it's been determined that the current threat level is manageable. Until we determine their aim, we will proceed with only branch campus personnel and resources. Of course, we will still be relying on the Southern Provisional Army to maintain order. Hey, what about the Imperial Army? Dragnor Fortress isn't that far north. The Imperial Army is up over their own duties. The decision has been made not to interrupt them. I repeat, we will have the Provisional Army and the branch campus handle this using our existing forces. So we're fucked. Okay, cool. That's the current decision of the Imperial government. Damn you, Osborne! Wait, that's the Imperial government. So that's what's going on. Well, at least it makes things simple. I said the words wrong, but whatever. Should have realised when you arrived with such perfect timing this morning. Are we going to do our ritual from last year again? Do I need to get the Stephen Richards out? Haha, you sure? Thought you'd be pretty done with it with all that after the Northern War. I'll never accept your group's way of doing things. But if there's a crisis and I have the power to do something about it, as a graduate force and a member of the original Class 7, I can't sit idly by. Well said, Wing. Bravo. Bravo.
Ashen Chevalier Reen Schwarzer. The following orders are on behalf of the Imperial Government. Uncover the purpose behind the Society's advances in the Sutherland province and put a stop to them.
Huh? An order from the Imperial Government. The only thing that will call the Ashen Chevalier to action.
So Ween's job is instructor for Force Band Campus is nice and all, but if an order comes along from the Imperial Government, well, Ween's better act upon that ASAP, basically.
Orders accepted. I see. So that's how it works, huh?
Not much of a ritual, really, I would argue. More of, here's an order, go do it.
He's always forced into situations he has no choice but to accept.
Then we shall assist with these orders.
Hello, members of Old Class 7 that happen to be here.
Laura, Fee, Elliot.
All we would need now is Marcus, and this would be the group that Ween was with in Heimdall.
Halt. Non-affiliates are not permitted.
This isn't the government ordering around an instructor at one of their schools. These orders are for Reen himself. As his classmates, we are affiliated.
It won't be easy for Reen to do this on his own either. If the Imperial government won't move its army to support him, then we'll just have to pick up the slack.
Considering the fights that are coming up, if we didn't have Old Class 7 to be with us, Ween would be on his own and he'd die horribly. We need the healing from Elliot. Fuck's sake.
Even so.
Fuck's sake, Michael. Just let Old Class 7 do that job.
Nothing you say will change our minds.
Like,
we are those whose hands aren't bound by the Imperial government. As such, we need not concern ourselves with the RMP and the Intelligence Division restricting our actions.
Sounds like an easy way to get
enough.
arrested.
There's pretty much nothing we can do to stop you guys.
I'm so glad you're all here for him.
Yay, friendship!
Are you all sure?
Come on, why even ask that? Why do you think we're here?
Huh?
We were all worried about you after we graduated and left you behind at the academy. You were put into an unreasonable situation. You had to follow your orders or risk many people being hurt. The thought that our irreplaceable friend was having to bear those burdens all on his own was simply too much.
Besides, we also had that promise of ours. 2 birds, 1 stone.
Then where's everyone else
We
then?
got the location of your field exercise grounds and your schedule from a certain source.
Oh, pardon me.
Then those of us who could make it all got
So
together
either
here.
Miriam or Oliver.
Ta-da.
That'd be the 2 sources I would immediately think of.
Elisa and Machias were so upset they couldn't
Yeah,
come.
well, they'll get their time, Elliot. They'll get their time.
This is a lot to take in all at once.
I see. So it was his doing.
Man, even without his wings, that guy sure gets around.
So is the Courageous just collecting dust or something somewhere in the middle of nowhere or something? Because, like, if it's not being
Laura,
used...
Fee, Elliot, thank you. Given that this is an order for the Ashen Chevalier, Valamar's strength might be needed. So please, all of you, lend me your strength too.
Yep.
Instructor!
You guys.
We just heard from Instructor Toa. Is it true? Did you really get orders from the Imperial government? Are you really going to be heading off without us?
Well...
That would explain Major Arundel's presence here.
So it's true then? It's true. Our special ops missions are done for now. Work on your exercises with Class 8 and Class 9.
But...
Understood. Then I shall join.
No exceptions. That includes you, Altina.
What? But I need to provide support.
Regardless of your other circumstances, you're still a student of the branch campus. I can't allow my students to get dragged into my personal business. Major Lecter understands this too. I think this is a good opportunity for you. Stay with Yuna and Kurt.
But I...
Allow me to ask one thing.
Hmm?
It looks like you've accepted help from a member of the Arcade School. Is the Vander School? Am I...
Wait to make it
not
about
right?
yourself, Kurt. Fuck's sake.
That's right. You're not.
And Rean is being way too blunt. Anyway.
The fact that you're one of my students aside, it doesn't matter how much talent you have or that you've managed to reach intermediate level at your age.
Sounds someone who couldn't even get past beginner.
I can't take someone who lacks confidence and conviction to such a dangerous place.
As though he has conviction. Confidence?
Excuse me.
And Kurt's running off.
Hey, Kurt! Come with me, Allie. Sheesh. Just when I was starting to change my mind about you.
Don't you think that was a bit too harsh? Wayne's just shy. He can be pretty stubborn sometimes too. Guess you're having a pretty hard time, huh? Yeah, constantly. I finally understand just how good of an instructor Sarah was to be able to juggle everything. I laugh at that every time. Truly? Honestly, I'd be surprised if Sarah was thinking much at all. Yeah, I think you're just being a little too serious about this screen. Maybe. I agree there are times where it's better to just go with the flow, but this is just what I'm like. I want to think about how I'm going to interact with those kids from now on. If we can somehow overcome this crisis, that is. Yeah, you were right though. No way we can take them to such a dangerous place. I'm sure each of them is stronger than I am, but experience makes up for a lot. Elliot, your job is healing. None of those three do healing as good as you. Let's go. I want to use our time efficiently. First off, we should gather information. Any ideas? Let's head to St. Ark then. I'll show you a place we can use as a base while we gather info. Wait, is that? I take it you speak of somewhere connected to your new line of employment, correct? Pardon me. I see. I'm curious to see what kind of place it is. Well, I look forward to it. Can we use the horses? Yeah, once we're ready, let's leave camp. And so, welcome to the structure of how the field exercises go. We get there, we do the stuff with Class 7, something bad will start to occur, and all Class 7 members will show up occasionally beforehand so that we know that they're there, and then Rean will team up with old Class 7 to go and deal with the situation, and new Class 7 get to go and twirl their thumbs. Now before we leave, there are various things that we can do while we're here. First things first, where is Sandy? Sandy is over here. For the final touches, some canned goods, cereal bars, drinks and snacks. Finished packing everyone's rations? Yep, Class 7's all ready to go too. Ah, thank goodness, people are good at doing the whole washing thing. So, ultimately, I knew you were something special. They from my other classes, that green-haired girl seems especially taken with you, Rean. Wait a moment, she reminds me of you two falling around. Fee! No. Sorry for the extra work. You two, I know it's because of last night, but sounds as if the support team has a lot of work today. It's fine, everyone just needs to help each other out. That's right, I'm sure Class 7 are the ones most affected by this. Yeah, I'm sure I'll have to answer for that later. Please help Yuna and the others, you two. Just leave it to us. Oh yes, I'll definitely make sure things turn out well. Glad to hear it. So we're just gonna back away again. Anyway, everyone from World Class 7 is so cool. Can I please just hand the seats over? Fuck. It's only some Ulster and Ulster. Which means we met her during the Civil War. Wait! I'll stop overreacting on that. I didn't get to talk to you directly, but you guys saved us all. I'm a huge fan. It's an honour. Can I give the seeds now? I bought some seedlings. Yes, please take them. And so we give the herb and strawberry seeds that we've gotten so
Thank
far.
you.
And we do get some photoshoot droplets and spirit droplets. Ah, how lovely. I should be thanking you. Please keep up the good work. Okay, so we've got some stuff in our inventory we do need to sort out. So first things first, where is... There are items. So the droplets, these things here that we've gotten a few of, they increase stats. Oh, that's useful actually. So yeah, just make sure you put them on the ones that you'd want them. Fortitude does defense, Vitality's health, Spirit Arts defense, and you do get ones for attack and Arts attack, and his nose is acting up. I may sneeze, I don't know. Oh god, I hate that sensation. It's like, you're going to sneeze, and then you don't sneeze. It's just like, rah. Anyway, we now have this photo of Rosine. Thank you, Fifi. This is quite a nice photo. Anyway. Rosine and all her elegance. Anyway, Fifi is over here if we want to talk to her. Yeah, they really got us good. Feels like the society's just getting started too. Are they putting up to something? Fifi, I didn't know you were here. I'm mostly surprised that Shredder Merkel didn't try to stop you. Well, he tried, but I told him I was really worried about the well-being of my fellow Thumbs alumni. Yeah, that seems like a Vivi enough tactic. Goes without saying, Vivi, but try not to push things too far. I know you've got the guts to try and go in alone, but these guys would give A-rank braces a run for their money. Tread lightly. You don't gotta tell me that. I did think about that a little, really. You're leaving me no choice. I have to rely on all of you for now. Still, at the end of the day, I'm a reporter, and I've got a job to do. So you better make sure I got the info to do it right. Oh, class 7. They're not that old. We shall try. Just leave it to us. Man, imagine if you were only known as being a member of an old Year 11 or something. Like, that would drive you up the bloody wall. Unless it was known for like a good thing. Anyway, there's a star symbol over Tito and Mint, so we might as well talk to them. Alrighty, the Accutator should be good now. Yes, once this is done, we need to swap out the armor and one to check. Oh, god damn it, 2 engineers next to each other. Oh god. Good work, you two. You're already nearly done preparing the Panzer Soldats. Yes, all thanks to Mint. Yay, Mint is useful. She took one look at them and figured out their problem was with the knee joints. It just looked to me like Draki here had a bit of a bum leg. Interesting way to go about it. Draki. Oh, you mean the Draken. Ah, that's Mint for you. Yeah, but she's become much more skilled. You really helped us out a lot. What are you talking about? We're helping each other out here. You're both hard at work on repairs since early this morning, right? I recommend taking a break and relaxing somewhere peaceful. Especially you, Tia. You must be exhausted from yesterday. Yeah, he's right. Now that you mention it, I am pretty tired. Then you definitely got to rest. What are we going to tell Agis if anything happens to you? Oh, god damn it, Fee, you're part of the problem. Fee! Yeah, Fee is part of the problem, but a nice little scene there. Obviously, Reed has a little bit less CP, so we're going to go into the train and use a shower. Oh, I went to the wrong car for that. Car 3. Bad car to go into. Anyway. Obviously, with Tito on the outside, can I even use the orbital? Oh, we can do all the stuff there. Anyway, we do have one more thing to do in our menus before we leave, and it's quite a simple one actually. Looking at how the corpses may or may not have been changed from the previous game. Instead of Brave, it's now Regulus, but it's practically the same in a way, except, oh, no strength up. Darn it. But this is basically, but at the end of the day, Regulus is basically just allows Laura to do more damage, although it has an increased CP obtained when damaged factor, which would suggest maybe Laura being the one to take damage. Okay, fair enough. Coming with just 40 and Fern Flame, at least she now actually does get some form of fire arts that are used in a offensive way. Meanwhile, Fees is now Sephir. This just makes perfect sense, although why it's time and not wind. Well, once again, it's very much a speed-based one. No speed up, but attacks crafts cause that down, 55% chance, and the effect is random. So you could get a strength down, or a defense down, or maybe even a speed down. Who knows? And Soul Blood being on there means it's not just going to give you the Chrono stuff. And of course, relatively unchanged from Cold Steel 1 and 2 is Canon. It's an arts-based quartz, and of course, with the increased potency of healing arts, at level 2 it's an amount healed multiplied by 2.25, and most of the arts revolving around water in Elliot's arsenal. Unfortunately for Elliot, it does have one nerf, and that is arts in Cold Steel 3 and 4 will only be of the element of the Master Quartz that is on hand, which does actually downgrade things, because it means that you will want to have like a breath, then later Holy Breath, and then even later one Seraphic Ring, for depending on which parts of the game Elliot is available for, of course, on him, which is a little bit annoying. Also, he does have Tira by default in the lines. You might think that'd be stupid, but he doesn't have it to begin with in the Master Quartz, so fair enough. Actually, their lines at the moment also has flight changes due to the fact that things have to be different due to the one less quartz slot due to this unopened slot. Oh, actually, what are we on about with an unopened slot? Let's go to the horses and get a cutscene. Oh, right. What is it, Fee? I need a drink. I wanted to talk to everyone about Sub Master Quartz. Submaster Quartz? Is that? The Arcus 2's got another big function besides Brave Order. It's called Submaster Quartz. Short explanation is that you can borrow some of the power from a second Master Quartz, even if someone else is using it. That is useful. Really? That seems incredibly useful. You won't get as much out of it as you do your main Master Quartz though. Toval told me about it. I thought we should try it all together. Thanks, Fee. And also thank you, Toval, for explaining it to Fee fast. Sounds like they're pretty easy to set up too. Let's get them sorted out before we leave. Looks like I can even set the Master Quartz the students are using. Can't let them come with me, but I can still borrow their strength. Yay! And some Master Quartzes! You get some of the power, not all of it. It means that even if someone's not in the party, once you've got that Master Quartz, you've got it permanently, and it means that they'll be in the some Master Quartz availability, even if they're not in the game for the rest of the game until near to the end. So, you know, relatively useful, I'd argue, for Ween and the others. However, keep in mind that each Master Quartz can only be set as the main Master Quartz for one person and Sub-Master Quartz for one other. So no, you can't just put Bridget on everyone, sadly. Or whichever ones you would prefer. With this, only ability 1 activates, and stats only rise slightly. This might be also why some of the abilities may look to have changed. So, it's done purposely so that, you know, you don't get the busted ability 1 and then you can just put it on someone. So, I actually am going to change Fairlass off of Ween, because we don't need it with Elliot in our party, which means we'll happily take something else. Break would be nice, actually. Aqua Bleed, SR, We've got a couple of options. Not as many as I would like, but well. Yeah, let's go with, where is it? Shield Breaker. Let's go Shield Breaker. So yeah, we're now in the menu and we have to select. We get our fine selection here. And really it's dependent on what we'd want out of them, really. Do we get the arts is my question. Let's see. So let's say we put Scald on there and... yeah, we do. Okay, cool. So you do also get the arts. So double stacking elements, not the wisest idea unless they give different arts. So we could put Regulus on Ween, and then he'll get the CP obtained when damaged, and more fire arts. And you can also see just how reduced the stats are in the sub bit. So that's also a factor we need to keep in mind. You know what? Sephir isn't a bad one to put on Ween, actually. As for Laura, she will definitely happily have Bridget due to needing that CP due to being primarily just an attacker. The speed-based focus of Fee, I will put Sirius on because at the end of the day, she actually has 34% evasion already. That's useful. Thanks, Fee. You are definitely an evasion tank. We'll go with that. Also, the breath on her, not needed because of Sirius giving it to her. Also, we can upgrade the Nemesis Arrow to a Nemesis Arrow R while we're at it. So we'll put a break one just to increase the breaking. And Elliot can have Diva. So that he can evade magic attacks, which are more likely to be getting closer to hitting him than the others. So, you know, that's useful to do. Actually, can we use Vita for the purposes of... yeah, we can. Okay, well, I want to open up this time slot. We'll do everything and then this slot here.
Thanks.
Which then will allow for me to put in one of these. We'll put in Nightmare. And then we can put in one of these many other ones as well. Actually, I'm going to want to modify Ordnance Quartz. I want... can we make an attack one? Yes, we can. Good.
Thanks.
We'll put the attack one there for now. Give them more strength. And now we'll head on out. Actually... I just checked the mini-map. There's a green thing over in Car 6. We're going to need to go there first. A lot of prepping has occurred as per usual, because there's things that change. Ah, Ween, I see the others are with you. It's been some time, everyone. Hey, Valimar. Stop with the ha-has. I've heard stories, but wow. I'm glad to see your ability to speak has become stronger. Yeah, seriously, you're pretty much human now. I'd say it's more like his speak function finally came back. Indeed, this is my true personality and manner of speech. In any event, last night seems to have gotten fairly dangerous. fairly nearly dispatched it on my own to go help you. If we had gotten pushed any further into the corner, I definitely would have called for you. If I had, though, it would have made those two go full throttle. Probably. Ouroboros, they really are dangerous. And yet, we've been requested by the government to deal with them. I'm ready to assist you at any time. Ever since we arrived here, though, I felt a strange disturbance in the land. Be mindful of your surroundings when calling for me. Yes, of course. With that, let's us be off. We've got to go to St. Ark, because that's the objective. So, to the horses. Hello, horses. Considering the situation, there's no time to stop anywhere else. Should we head to St. Ark now? Select the person to go to St. Ark, because that's the objective. It's been a while since I've rode a horse review like this. Yeah, well, it makes me feel a little nostalgic. Of the four of us, only Laura and I know how to ride horses. Which one should Fia and I get on? Either is fine, go ahead and choose whatever you like best. Oh, in that case, well, let's have Elliot on us. Let's just, you know... I'll be a Laura then. Yeah, this is just simple enough. Besides, then we can hang back in the event of getting attacked and drop Elliot off for healing while the others jump off the horse and do some kind of aerial combo attack. And Lecter's is still here at the camp.
Good luck.
You leaving already? Must be tough having to spend your whole morning running around the Empire.
Well, it is his job.
Well, that's a government job for you.
Yeah, exactly. It's a job.
So, how's everything going on your end?
I can't say nothing yet, but...
And so we, the players, learn that Ash is definitely doing something with Lecter, whatever it may be.
Seems like a lot of stuff's starting to overlap.
Ooh, how edgy he's trying to look.
Man, I sure am glad I recommended you here. Well, here's hoping you find a juicy clue or two before your field exercises are over.
So overall, we will probably figure this out at some point, but it doesn't matter right now. All we know is now the player certainly knows that Ash is up to something, which happens to co-align with doing something for Lecter, whatever that may be. And Muse, of course, sees all of this happening because, of course, she fucking does.
It seems like several threads.
There are so many ways to write Muse better. There are. I'm not saying Muse is bad, but there's definitely an improvement could be done. But that can be said about so many of the characters in this series that it gets tiresome.
But what if I nudged things along a little?
Behold, as I try to attempt this 5D chest maneuver. And make it that isn't really one, but I shall make it seem like one, just so that I look big-brained. I'm so big-brained that this looks absolutely dumb. I'm lying, of course. I'm sorry for Coco. For Coco may look dumb, but it's actually quite a nice Pokemon. I like its final evolution. I don't know, something about fire types becoming fire ghosts just really appeals to me. I like Alolan Marowak, I like Skeledirge, I like the Assyrian Typhlosion design. I haven't used it personally because I chose to go for Oshawott when playing Legends Arceus on my own time. But, you know, that's just how it is. Okay, my phone is fully charged. That's weird. My friend didn't say anything about... Didn't do the whole notification that I'd be live. That's weird. Hey, Toval! Is here. Why even live? I am. I just have no viewers. I'm up to 9 followers at some point, and Twitch didn't notify me that on that either. Huh. Toval! It's good to see ya. Toval Wandanoa. Names.
Yeah. Guess the last time was our little scouting session right before your graduation.
Toval certainly does not want Ween to be anything but a bracer.
Good to see you too.
God.
Sounds like you've got your hands full with the teaching gig, eh?
To be fair, we would make a decent bracer, I'll admit. But that's because of all that glorified bracer work he's done. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, and sorry for turning down your offer for a 3rd time.
Nah, ain't no biggie. Besides, we got Fee last year, and she's more than enough of a catch. But hey, If you ever change your mind, door's always open.
Oh yeah, due to Fee's age, they had to wait a little bit in order to get Fee because of how braces work. Suddenly, never would have expected to see Fee as a bracer. No, really? Fee turning into a bracer? Oh, completely unimaginable. Like, I just cannot see it. I would have thought that Fee would be literally anything but. Obviously, but you know, he made it all come together. Oh yeah, and if you hadn't come up with around a 7 total, we would have had much more difficult time talking to each other. Wait, Tovel made that up? Nah, don't go giving me too much credit. The Foundation developed it. I just a little trick to get it going. So Prince Oliver's got this artifact that lets him communicate across pretty much any distance. I just thought we could use that as a relay point for that little app to send messages through. So yeah, Oliver is the reason why it's even possible, which is why I was cursing him earlier in a different part. I may have cursed Matt Mercer instead, and that sounds wrong to do. I apologise. I just seem to do that. I don't know why. I honestly do not know why. Well, with an artifact like that, this is about the only way you can use it. Even then, it's amazing how we're able to use it to connect to everyone else in Class 7. I'm glad we have so many people helping us out. Tovel, thanks again for everything. Don't sweat it. Does my heart good to help out a bunch of promising youngsters like yourselves. Anyhow, I heard the Society came knocking. Yeah, for the first time in half a year. Limiting it to the Empire, it's the first time since the Civil War. At least of known activity. They had a few total archaisms, Duvalier of the Star Wheel, and a new enforcer. Do you have any idea why they bring that kind of firepower here? The guild's been focusing on dealing with Society lately, but right now we're completely in the dark about their plans. They seem to be showing up in a bunch of different spots. Jaeger Corps in tow. I see. Pardon me. Well, it's good to know the main Red Constellation Squad isn't here. Well, you can thank the Scarecrow for that. There's only one thing we can say about the Society for sure. They're trying to take back control of that planet of theirs. Flyers played to Cold Steel 2, where Osborn claims to have torn the plan out of the Grandmaster's hands. Oh, so that's what Vita was still working about. The Phantasmal Blaze plan. Right? It was all Boss's true plan behind the Civil War, but in the end he stole it away from them. I like how that frame has Altino on the evil side. Mean. We still got no idea what they're up to, but we can look to what they did in LaBelle and Crossbell for clues. I'm sure there's got to be some pattern to their actions. All those archaisms they let loose were probably just more of their pawns. Seems likely. The question is, what's their plan bringing all those pawns here? Yeah, it didn't seem like they were trying to attack St. Ark or anything like that. If they did, the whole army would have been all over them. True. Their skirmishes with the branch campus suggest they are testing the waters, so to speak. I believe they seek to determine the line between the government and the nobles' power, how far they can push before the army gets involved. Yeah. Either way, our biggest hint right now is all those archaisms. Even for the ones from last night, how and where did they bring them all from? Good point. Could they have teleported them in from somewhere far away? That's some more sci-fi stuff right there. I don't know if the Society's technology is that advanced. The only other thing I can think of would be their ark of theirs, but there's no signs of it being anywhere nearby. Perhaps they have some manner of base in some area. A location convenient for concealing archaisms. A base.
I like the way you think.
Enter Agate.
Hello?
Oh, it's you.
Ah, there he is.
Took you a while. Agate.
Why do you have to take a while to say his name? Sheesh.
Had to take a little detour.
Agate Krosner from the Sky Games. Now we have to get an actual introduction
Hey there,
for him.
Mr. Ashen Chevalier. No, Reen Schwarzer. Didn't expect to run into you again like this.
Same here. When I met you on the first day of school, I figured you were no ordinary person, and sure enough, you turned out to be a bracer. Agate's the Heavy Blade. He had that name since the first game, so we're not going to complain too heavily about that one. An A-rank bracer from LaBelle. Came over here to help us Erebonian bracers out. Figured you guys might have use for another pair of helping hands, so I called him in. A-rank, that's the same as Instructor Sarah. He's pretty good. He's one of the people who helped resolve the incident in LaBelle. Ah, that crisis 4 years ago, I see. I had heard of an A-rank bracer with a two-handed sword. It's a pleasure to meet you, Heavy Blade. Right back at you, Radiant Blade Master's daughter. Man, that's the only thing Laura's going to be known for. Oh, she's the kid that was that was conceived out of the Radiant Blade Master's seed, and some woman was used for the process as well, that we never get to see, probably because they're dead. Getting back on topic, I think the Society's got a base somewhere nearby too, and I made that sound a lot more wrong than it actually was. Schwarzer, I heard you were running around over yesterday. You see anywhere it could have been? Well, Green Forest, that part of the path, that part of the path, that part of the path. It's true there were a few places that caught my attention, but none of them really had any decisive clues. Well, to be fair, Sutherland is pretty much one big patch of untouched nature, where you get nowhere just searching around randomly. I see. So, were we to go in search of their base, we would still need some manner of clue. Yeah, maybe if we could get some new information and compare it to what we already know. Oh, hey, Ween. Do you think we'd be able to get any information on the Imperial Army? Major Mara said that the Imperial Army wouldn't be active here, but with the Society running around, I find it hard to believe they're just doing nothing. Indeed, the Provisional Army is barely able to maintain public order on its own at the moment. I am unsure what the Society could be planning, but I'm certain they need to take advantage of this chance. Well, even if we can work directly with the Imperial Army, maybe they can still help us somehow. Should we go and ask? Dragnor Fortress is northeast of here. Hold on, what good's that going to do? The military's not going to give info to civilians just because they asked nicely. Not to mention, this is the Imperial Army we're talking about. They're just going to tell us to take a hike. Nah, she might be onto something there. You see, the general in charge of Dragnor is the head of the 4th Armored Division, said to be the most powerful in the Imperial Army, Olaf Quegg. Oh, would you look at that? What are the odds? And all that malarkey. And that is an empty can. Put that in the bin. Elliot's dad! Ah, that's right. It's good that people remembered that. Been half a year since I saw him. Well, me too, actually. They were planning to meet up once I was done here, so I'm pretty sure he's there at the fortress. Well, in that case, certainly won't be lenient, but I agree it will be worth a try. Pretty impressive together. I should expect that from a class he put together. I get immediately just thinking, damn that Olivier. Anyway, alright then, I'll leave that to you guys. What are you going to do? I'll do some investigating on my end. I should be able to get some info from around the Rebellion border. Here, let me give you this. And I gives a memo to Ween. Inside we get, some monsters that need to be killed. One inside the forest, a Grime Dome, and a North Sutherland Highway monster, which is a Queen Commander. Oh boy, requests that I could choose just not do. Yippee! Is this information about some monsters? Yep. Just a little something I gathered about a couple of wanted targets for you. They're on the way to the fortress, so keep an eye out. If you can manage it, might want to take them out while you're nearby. Oh, pardon me. So that's why you were late. You're pretty thorough. Stuff like this is normal for a Bracer. Well, he is an A rank after all, for fuck's sake, V. Anyway, good luck, Schwarzer. The rest of you too. Understood. Please be careful, Agate. Hey, there's a good chance. Maybe you should stop by the 3rd Access Camp while you're here. I'm sure certain someone would be happy to see you. Oh, do you mean... I talked to her earlier. She was even cuter than expected. Yeah, Tia looks rather cute, but I'm not going to go further into that one. Jeez, just leave me alone. I'll be in touch if I find anything. He just assumes that if you're talking about Tia to him, he's just like, oh god damn it, no, please, why? Because he's sick and tired of it. Agate's sick and tired of the shipping. Stop it. Get some help. Oh, he ran. I'm not sure what the last part was about, but he's a little scary looking, but he seems like a nice person underneath it all. Yeah, I guess so. We should get going too, Toval. Yeah, good luck, guys. Be careful. Fee, Miss Laura, watch his back. Got it. Now we can get to Dragnor Fortress if we take the highway going northeast. Let's see to the wanted monsters and the other errands, then head over. One of them's in the direction of the Great Forest. Like, that's not the direction that they need to go to get to Dragnor. So, a little bit silly there, but fair enough. So, yeah, secretly they do brace operations in this room. It's making do with what they've got. Why? It's just how it is. So yes, now we've got access to St. Tark again. So if there's anything you want to go and buy, then do so now. There's probably not much else we can do. Mainly just because, outside of the requests and heading to Dragnor Fortress, mainly just because I think I'm not heading in the right direction. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna... Cathedral Square... Wood Department Store, sell the accessories I want. There is one thing that I would recommend actually. Will they sell what I would want them to sell? Ugh, too pricey. Okay. That's fun. Anyway, so yeah, one of the monsters that we can fight, I ain't gonna name any names, has a way of doing instant KOs / death blows, and we do not get access to Eden Quest at this point in the game because Altina's not with us, and orders, they have to be in the party for us to be able to use their orders. Otherwise, I would be happy if they just allowed us to have all orders from all characters at any point, because then that would mean we don't have access to white decoration. But that would then cause Ween's defensive order to be completely useless. However, you know what is completely useless? Anything when Deathblow exists outside of the higher elements. So, okay, so we'll just have, so that's going to be a fun thing, ain't it? Yesterday it was really cold. Today it's a lot warmer than you'd think it'd be. And that kind of sucks in a way because I'm currently melting. So that's fun. So, although this was a shorter part, because I'm gonna end now because I've got my fan here, but my brain's frying itself in here. And for the record, I have the window open. Like you can't see it because the webcam auto detect the light and all that. But still, so I'm gonna end the part here. So next time we'll go and investigate exactly what Ouroboros are planning to do here, and just exactly what they are up to. By going to Draknor Fortress as our first step. Will New Class 7 be involved in any way? I know the answer. You may too. Depends really. Depends really who you are and what you're doing here. So until the next time I play Cold Steel 3 or some other game completely, because I do try to play other games on occasion, I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Well, that